Hello, it's been a while since I went live. No excuses, just time to come back. Last night, I was watching the Michael J. Fox biography. I think it was on, I don't remember if it was on Netflix or if it was on Prime, but go find it. Uh, the new Michael J. I think it's called like Learning to Walk or Learning to Run or something like that. It is incredible. Now, there is a quote from this particular incredible biography. As a Canadian, like I've always had a soft spot for Michael J. Fox, love his movies. He says early in the movie, he's like, all I needed, he failed in Hollywood for the first 3 years. Like, truly, when you see his first 3 years living in Hollywood, no furniture, one room apartment, literally living on ketchup packets, and his last literally, like, it was like dying breath was getting on Family Ties. But he uses a quote called, "All he needed was a chip and a chair." And the second he said that quote, I paused the movie and I sat and reflected. Now, I've been an entrepreneur, and we'll call it in this business context. I've been an entrepreneur since I was a kid, but in we'll call consulting, professional services, sales training, now having a marketing agency. I've been doing this since 2010. So now we're 15 years later. And this chip in a chair concept hit me like it was like a lightning bolt. And here's what I want you to take away from the concept of chip in a chair. And sorry, I'm having an espresso at the same time. A chip in a chair in poker terms means as long as I have a single chip left in the game, I'm still in this game. As long as they give me the chair to sit in, I'm still part of this game. And this resonates with me because over the years, I would hear fellow entrepreneurs talk about the highs and the lows, and that they've almost died like 5 times as an entrepreneur. And this has happened to me. I have almost run out of quarters, and they call it like playing a video game. And as long as you still have a quarter to reload into the video game, you're still in the game. And as an entrepreneur, I my first 2 years almost didn't make it through, exactly like Michael J. Fox's story. Like barely afford to eat in the first 2 years of entrepreneurship. Then I took off like a rocket ship, very similar to you see in his story. It's like Teen Wolf and Back to the Future. And then it stalls out. I hit a financial brick wall. My company grew so fast and we're spending so much money that the law of big numbers caught up to us, and I was $1 million in debt, just like Michael J. Fox had these moments. And then you recorrect and you sweep up and like rise like a phoenix. And then you have another moment where, with pipeline signals, we got technologically out innovated and that business didn't work out. And then now start another, now I'm on a huge rocket ship, 100 employees. And it's all about as long as you have a chip to keep playing and you just keep playing, you will win. And I think this is also an important one because uh, over the years, I have met, and I remember having this conversation a few years ago at a dinner table. Over the last 15 years, I have met hundreds and hundreds of people that said they were going to start a business that didn't, that started a business, lasted 1 to 2 years, that ran a one business and an outcome happened, whether they got a first base hit, maybe they had an acqui-hire, maybe they had a home run, and they never became an entrepreneur again. Like they didn't have it in them to keep the chip and the chair and keep playing poker all night, all day, and keep playing video games all night, all day. Like this was their vocation in which they could own businesses forever. And I've met hundreds and hundreds of people that have come and gone out of entrepreneurship over the years. But it's the longevity of it, of keeping yourself physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fit to be able to handle not only the 15 years that have happened, but the next 15 years, and the next 25 years, the next 30 years. I know this is a bit of a rant, but I want you to watch that biography, watch that scene, and if you're an entrepreneur, you'll get it. there are those that can survive the tough times. They will come and they will go. They will have moments of pure joy and pure frustration, but they keep going and they'll play this game the long game. And if you keep playing this the long, long game, you're inevitably going to win. And then there'll be more mountains to conquer. But it's those that can't get up after losing a big hand or dying in the video game once, taking their chips, walking away from the video game. They don't know how to keep reloading the quarters. Um, they don't survive as an entrepreneur. And so this is kind of like that message for future entrepreneurs, early stage entrepreneurs, those that are now going through the 5-year malaise. Like there's this kind of sign, I don't know if it's scientifically backed, but it's been known amongst founders and entrepreneurs that around year 5, you start to question, am I a prisoner in my own business? Do I want to keep going for another 5? If somebody had told me that the first 5 years were going to be this hellish, would you have signed up for the ride? Thus, am I going to sign up for another 5 years? Chip and a chair. You have to realize that as long as you keep playing, you'll find you'll find escape hatches, you'll find routes up the mountain. You will make it. Anyways, that was a rant. I want you to watch that biography. His life, Michael J. Fox's life, is truly a parallel to being an entrepreneur. Extreme highs, extreme lows, parts where people feel sorry for you, parts where he feels sorry for himself, parts where he regenerates his career like 3 or 4 different times, finds peace and happiness, finds peace and happiness in where he's at today, and he's so thankful he is who he is today. If it wasn't for all the things that got him there, anyways, watch it from the lens of an entrepreneur. It's an incredible biography.